Johnny H. Wow, good to see you back again, live and exclusive with us. Don't forget, we say this platform is a place where we rub minds together. And have it in mind, this new afternoon, we dealt with be focused and be useful. That was the program that we anchored today during afternoon. And right now, we are still back on the segment two of being focused and being useful. And I believe that today we are going to rub mind together. So wherever you are, you can come along and join me in this interaction segment where we can be able to discuss this topic so we can be able to, have this conversation together. It is a platform whereby you are free to ask questions. It's a platform whereby you are free to express yourself. That is why it's Talk About It program. We talk about everything here on this platform. We interact, we educate, and it is we interact, we educate. It it educates us, and you and I, believe me, you will not go back the same way we came. So right now, let's kick on the program of the day. So, but I know that wherever you are, most of my fans that normally comes in to watch, I believe that you will join me today so we can kick off and also see what we can benefit today or what we can achieve at the moment here live and exclusive. Remember, this afternoon we discuss about uh, to practice and to be disciplined. Regarding of the being focused and useful, and also train your brain to stay focused on a single task. That was what we dealt with this afternoon. But right now we are still on this interaction where we are going to discuss about the tips to improve focus in our life. The tips to improve focus in our life. Okay, right now, for me to, come up with this segment or this program, it has to do with something that has been part of me, something that I have experienced, something that has, oh yeah, I saw Eric, bro. Eric, bless you, sir. Wow, good to have you with me today. I never knew that I'm going to have you today. It's a good blessing Sunday. And I know today we are going to talk. Feel free. Today we are discussing about, our topic today says be focused and be useful. A lot of that was what we dealt with this afternoon. So we are on the segment 2, section B, while we are still dealing with it tonight. So I think it is a platform where we are free to interact and also to discuss in order to get to uh, be on the right track. So now I'm talking about we are also dealing with it. Now we are on the tip, where the tip to improve focus in life. You know, the goals, if you, the tips to improve focus in life. You know, think goals. If you know your goals and keep them in mind, this can give you the motivation to work hard and to do the things needed to reach finish line. I said it earlier before now that what brings confusions in our life most of the times, what brings confusions in our lives is when we don't focus on our call, when we are not being particular on focus on our pursuit, when we are not being particular focus on our pursuit, it makes us, get confused. There will not be stability. We will be shaking because we are being confused, because we are not focused. So The only way we can attract to be focused is for us to believe in ourselves. Having the confidence within yourself that you can make it. No matter what come may, you are in the focus on a particular agenda or a particular work in life that you want to really focus to achieve in life. What you need to do, you need only focus. The sacrifice you pay on what you are pursuing or what you are pursuing is the only key that will give you results. So I believe today is going to be, we are going to have this interaction and we are going to discuss it. So we are going to help ourselves, to remain focused on our pursuit. All right, I break it down. I break it down task. Simplifying your task by breaking them into smaller bits can make them more manageable and easier to focus on. You got it? Simplifying your task by breaking them into smaller bits. When you simplify, when you can imagine, when you simplify your task, it can be a little bit of something that you would have getting your focus or attention that you want to multiply from the little you have. It will not just multiply because you have the little. You have to start from the little. From that little, it will increase so many to many because it's a dream, it's a pursuit, it's a career. And because you really need to focus to fight to the top in order to get to that level or destination that you want to arrive in life. You don't need distraction. A lot of distraction comes on our pursuit. A lot of distractions comes on our pursuit in life. A lot of distraction comes on our pursuit in life. Sometimes we get distracted because of we have something that we want to do, and we don't even know where to start from. And because we think that if we start from somewhere, we are still not convinced within ourselves. We are still not convinced within ourselves. So that makes us to repeat the circle often and on. Repeating the circle, repeating the circle often and on. Then you see yourself today, you go and learn this work. Tomorrow you will leave that work to go and learn another work. And the one you learned already, you have not already started implementing it. You say, no, it's not what you want. That is a doubt, a spirit of doubt that brings laziness. A spirit of doubt that makes you not to be focused on your pursuit. When you are focused, you will be useful. People will talk about you. People will want to emulate from you because you will become the talk of the town. So if you want to make it in life, I'm talking to myself. That's why I'm staring at myself here on the camera, looking at myself and talking to myself as if I'm the only one here. If I want to make it in life, what I have started doing right now is to create a platform where I will come and bring this topic on the table for you and I to discuss. At the same time, I am learning from it. At the same time, I'm also willing not to give up because I have started a career that I know that it will take me somewhere ahead. Because I believe it's not only that I'm here because I want it to take me to the next level, but I know that there are some people that also are here, they are facing challenges. There are some challenges that will make you will become unstable. There are some challenges that you will face. It will make you will not have any focus in life. There are some challenges that you will face in life. If anybody is trying to encourage you, you will bullshit that person, because whatever that person is saying at that moment doesn't make sense to you, because you're really working hard, pushing effort so that you will come out of the situation that you find yourself. But you need someone, no matter how. But what will be your focus? What will be your focus? That is why you need to remove distraction, because distraction is part of the things that make you remain in the same circle. How? You keep telling yourself, telling someone, and you are not being sure of what you want to become. You have not given yourself assurance to be convinced on a certain pursuit. Then you see yourself, you are not being focused. At the same time, you're becoming useless. That's why they say you should be, you have to be, I have to be useful. You got to be useful. Because wherever you started, it doesn't mean that you will remain the same in that level. You will grow. There will be a flexibility, the skill. When you see yourself doing well and doing better, that is when you will start encouraging yourself. When even others see the little effort that you have made from the pursuit of being focused, you will see they will congratulate you. You yourself will be telling yourself, why are they congratulating me? Then you now realize that even the thing that you let down, you think that nobody is seeing it. Somebody is appreciating the little effort. Someone is seeing it bigger than you least expected. Then that will encourage you. That will summon your courage to be focused in your pursuit and to be useful. But you need to pay sacrifice. Sacrifice in the sense you need to start from somewhere. You need to start from somewhere. It's just like me being here now. I just started from somewhere. I have nobody watching me. But at least I have one person. Eric is here. I don't know, Eric, are you still there? But I know I have someone watching me. And so many people will come and screw up and down and they will pass by. Let me hear what this guy is trying to say. Oh, it's not making sense. What is he talking about? He's talking about being focused in your pursuit. He's talking about being focused and being useful. So are you trying to tell me that you are useful? You that is talking here. What are you trying to achieve? Why are you trying to create this platform? Oh, yes. Do you know that social media is playing a role? Oh, thank you, Eric. Thank you, respect. Social media is playing a role in our life. Do you know social media has bring a lot of distraction to the youth of nowadays? Social media will make you, most of us, first thing we wake up in the morning, before we do any other thing, our hands will touch our phone. Because we want to see whether our phone is there. We want to check who has written to us. We want to check if we have any message that maybe we will reply. If anything that is new on the Facebook and thereabout. Because what? That is the focus you created. That is the focus that you are giving attention to. And because that is the focus that you adopt, you are being used to. That is what you are getting from it. Imagine if you just say, okay, I'm going to give myself an orientation to minimize the certain things I do on social media, because your own is that you might not have any time, you might not have anything much to do, and you just want to go through your phone. Oh, and you begin to realize maybe you see some things, those people you are watching, somehow they are getting paid, and maybe they are using it for entertainment, just like me. As I'm talking to you right now, I know time is everything. It must not be everybody that will come here to watch this program at this particular time that Mr. Eric is here watching or listening to me, because he makes himself available. This is his free time. This is your free time. Maybe one way or the other, you have nothing much doing, and you come across to meet up a particular vital conversation or anything that will attract your focus, so you can be able to, draw attention to benefit and also to see whether you can achieve something out of it. This is not a platform where we waste our time. I'm not here to entertain anybody, but I'm talking reality. I'm talking based on experience. I'm talking based on what I have passed through. Do you know that there are sometimes a lot of people who want to focus on a certain things that they want to achieve in life? Then there will become an obstacle. There will become an attack. That attack will be spiritual. I'm telling you reality. We are not here to talk about maybe we'll go about tradition or religion. No, but I'm telling you reality. There are some people, what they are going through, they can't even tell. That is why when you see them, instability, they want to do this, they want to do that. They don't even know what to do. They don't even know which one to focus. I was a victim somehow within the surrounding, but I fought it. I fought it because the enemy just want to use it to disabuse or to disable you. Oh yeah, I saw you again, Jahak. Thank you very much for being here again. Hello, brother. Thank you so much. I really appreciate. God bless you. Thank you so much, brother Eric. I thank you guys. I know it. You know one thing in life, we rise by lifting others. That is one thing I realize. We rise by lifting others. If you see what I'm doing, you want to, be part of it, or you want to share it, you want to comment, you want to subscribe, you want to like. Yes, I see. Harvey, thank you for being here. It's my first time of having you around. Thank you so much. Is it Harvey? Thank you so much. I'm so glad to have you. Okay, just to, let me just rewind back from the topic of this program so that you will not be left behind. The topic of this program, we anchored it this afternoon. It's titled Be Focused and Be Useful. Being focused and be useful. And I also dealt with it. I said, practice discipline. Train your mind to stay focused on a single task, to build discipline and a strong ability to concentrate. There must be a distraction, anything that we are doing in life. But all you need to do, you set up a discipline, you discipline yourself, discipline your mind, so that you will not be lost in focus. You know why there is confusion most of the times in our focus? That confusion it comes so that it will drag us backward, because that confusion is a spirit. Is a spirit, and he knows that if you pass by within the circle, within that circle, you're going to achieve a greater goal. So they are limiting. Their duty is to limit one not to achieve our goal. That is why if you can see so many people, their dreams are a lot. They have dreams of what they will become in future. Me and you now, we have dreams of what we will want to become in future. You have a dream, brother Eric, Jahak, you have a dream, Avid, you have a dream of what your future will become. All of us here, we have a dream, what we want our future to become. But something is fighting against it most of the times. What is that thing? Instability. Instability that has to do with you not being focused to be useful. That is why most of the times we see ourselves being broke. Being broke is a sign of not being serious most of the times on our pursuit. Yes, circumstances can bring a downfall. Circumstances can make someone to be broke. But there is something that has to do with you disagreeing to disagree. Anything that is making you not to remain focused. They just want to bring you down the rail. So whatever you are doing in life, whatever pursuit you are pursuing, don't give up. Be focused. Be focused. Be useful. Let people praise you. Let people see the outcome of your results. Don't allow distraction to bring confusion in your life. Don't allow distraction to bring confusion in your life. Mazi Biafra Exodus Ezudo, thank you so much for being here live and exclusive. This is my personal person, my brother, my friend, and we are one also. He's here also live and exclusive. In order to carry us along, Ezudo, welcome. I still want to repeat where we started from. The topic of this our conversation is being focused and being useful. And I stated here, one of the things, the tips that we have is to practice discipline. When we practice discipline, we will remain focused. Then I use myself as an example, because even me that is talking, I try to break the chain of procrastination. I try to break the chain that limit me to reach to my goals. These are setbacks that the enemy who might want to drag us backward. So the only thing we need to do is to disagree, to agree, in order to pass by that circle that keep repeating and dragging us backward. You and I are made to be signs and wonders. Signs and wonders is that you have a goal, you have a vision to achieve, you have a mission, you want to have a better result in life. All right, let me read what this Eric say. Papa Smith say, sorry, let me just not be distracted. Papa Smith say, the joy of the Lord is our strength. Definitely. And Bro Eric say, I have a serious problem with my concentration. I can't concentrate with someone for a long time. I start project and I leave them halfway. All right, that is why we are here. This thing you are just saying, Brother Eric, I experienced it and I am a living witness. I battled it. I battled it. Now, let me tell you, most of the times, the spiritual things control the physical. But we need to know the root of our channel. We really need to know the root of our channel, of our callings. We need to sit down and have a second thought of to know what is our identity is like. What is the mission is like. You know why? You are a hero, and the enemy has seen that you are a hero, that you are to do a greater things ahead. Then he's now limiting you. Each time there is a new idea and you want to exploit it, you see yourself, you are not finishing it. It will just, you see yourself halfway. This is an attack. I use myself as an example. But let me tell you one of the things. Let me tell you one of the things that can harm you when you are pursuing a career to achieve a goal in life. When you are not consistent. When you are not prayerful. I'm telling you reality. I don't care what you believe, your religion here, but when you must be positive person. And sometimes, if you're a kind of person that like women a lot, I tell you the truth, for free. If you're a kind of person that like women a lot, there will be a distraction because you don't know the spirit that person is possessing. And another thing, if you have a friend, unfriendly friend, that smile in front of you at their back, that they are thinking bad. They don't want you to make it in life. They don't want you to be above them. And another thing, if you are the kind of person that you don't have a secret, anything you say outside anyhow, the enemy can use this to attack you. Unfriendly friend, they can use it to attack you. And you yourself, you need to check your surrounding. You need to check your surrounding. Tell yourself, sit down and ask yourself this question. What is my goal in this life? And if you sit down and you re-examine yourself, reshuffle yourself to sit down and ask yourself, what are the goals that I'm here on this earth to achieve? You and I have a stars. All of us has a star, but the enemy is after the star. That is why you see so many people, they die with the visions. You will see so many people die with dreams. It wasn't actualized. They just died with it. If you are still alive today, you have to be happy that you are alive. If you are healthy today, you must have to be happy that you are healthy, because you are not hospitalized. You are not in the hospital. That is why you need to be focused and be useful, making use of your time, because time waits for nobody. The enemy will always attack you when you are not vigilant enough. When you have not decided to say enough is enough. Enough have to be enough. Because once you say enough is enough, you will see attack will come. Oh yes, there will be an attack. It will not be that easy. But you need to stand on your ground. Sacrifice. You make that decision that you are going to come out of it. Then you will be prayerful. But most importantly, you must be good to yourself and to the people out there. Because what is worth doing is worth doing well. What you expect from people is what they expect from you to give out. You must be good. You have to be kind. You have to be kind. I saw you, Kenny, Justice. Nice meeting you. Thank you for being here. You need to be kind. You must be good. You must be kind. Because you cannot expect good thing to come to you when you are not wishing others good. How do you expect good things to come to you when you don't wish others good? Then that comes the foundation of your pursuit. Being focused to be useful. Because if you see the heroes of nowadays, the enemies fight them on making, will I use it, on making stars. The enemy will always want to fight you. You know why? He knew what your future will become. So you need to disagree, not to accept to remain in the same circle. Those things are bringing destructions. They are making you not to be stable. That is why one is not being focused. We need to be focused. We need to say no to distraction. All of a sudden, you started something, you cannot finish it. It happens to me. Sometimes I would like to start up a program, and most of the times I will come up with some people to run a program together, but my vision and their vision are not the same. So sometimes I might want to start it, then one spirit will be killing it. It will also kill my own spirit, not even to remain focused, but forgetting that I am the key. I must set up that goal so that when I set it up, nothing will bring it down. No matter whatever you do in this life to make it in this life, the heroes are made in the secret. So you keep on pushing and pushing, trusting and doing your possible best to have a result. What will be your result from now to December? What will be your? I'm asking myself also, as I'm looking at myself, staring at myself on here, I'm asking myself, what will be my result? I'm trying to set up this platform, but this platform, I didn't created it because I wanted to come here and make money or get many followers. My prayer is for anybody who will be in this platform, we all join hands together, because I say this platform is interactive, is educative, and it is motivative. And it's a platform where we rub minds together by Nsacha na Nyocha. That means reshoving ourselves. It is not everybody. It is not everybody that we have this privilege to come to a platform whereby there is a reality that is telling you the truth of what you are going through. This platform was not a program that I come up by myself, but it's a program that has been programmed and designed, and I was a tools that was used to bring it to accomplishment. I have to start from somewhere. If I haven't started from somewhere, I will not have you people listening to me. That is how life is in focus. Being focused and being useful. Whenever you be focused on certain thing that you want to become in life, there will always be an obstacle. That obstacle, you know why it comes, is to show you that that pursuit that you are after, you will come out victorious. So you don't have to give up yourself. You don't have to give up your faith. Whenever you give up on a certain pursuit, you make yourself a loser. But whenever you conquer it, result will speak for you. People out there, they will be looking at you. They will be talking about you. You will not even be the one to praise yourself, because you have overcome that circumstances that is limiting you to remain in the same circle. You have overcome that stagnance that always keep procrastinating, not moving forward. It is a spirit. It is a spirit. One need to wake up, to be focused, and to be useful. If you are working for someone and you are earning money from where you are working, the person you are working for, that person you are working for has already have that dream to become who he visioned himself to be, and he started working towards it. Not only working towards it, the sacrifice, he paid it. He suffered, he went through a lot, but he never gave up. Now you are working for that person and earning money because the person never give up his focus. He never allowed that distraction to kill his dream and his goal in life. So you need to encourage yourself. Don't allow anything, any spirit, the urge that comes to stir you up, to encourage you. In other words, for you to do something that will bear fruit, or to be focused, not to be useless. That is a good spirit. It's a good spirit. It's a merciful spirit that want to give you grace. A grace to recover and to move on. But once you started to create that idea, so obstacle will come to strike it. That is why when you know that you are pursuing a dream, you need to be prayerful. You need to be prayerful. You must be prayerful. You need to check around yourself if you offend anybody. You need to be humble to correct your mistakes by comforting the person and being sorry. You need to be good. You need to be kind. And you need to have the spirit of positivity. Don't doubt the spirit of the positivity. If you envy someone, envy that person with love. That is why you need to focus to be useful. Tell yourself, I am useful. I will make it. I will overcome my challenges. I will not remain in the same stagnant. I will not remain in the same circle. I am moving on for a greater level. Anything that has been a hindrance against my focus, against my future, against my career, I will overcome it. Ozimono. I'm sorry, word. What I'm trying to say in this life is that in this life, we must be focused against distraction. Distraction is an assignment from the pit of hell. Distraction is an assignment from the pit of hell to distract you from that focus that will bring victory. Do you know why you need to be focused and be useful? So that you will overcome that challenges in your business area, in a place of work, in your idea, in your pursuit. Whatever you do for a living, be focused and be useful, so that you will be a help to others that are down when you get up there. It is an assignment. It is an obligation. Everybody in this life, you need someone. You need to be focused in life and be responsible to be a lifting hand to those who their hands are down. So that is why you need to, you see, you are dreaming to be focused. You are dreaming to achieve it in life. You are dreaming to become somebody greater. You are looking at so many greater people that has an investment. You ask yourself, how did they make it? These people, they were nobody. They were just like me and you. They were somebody, but they were just like me and you. But it took a challenge of sacrifice to remain focused. They focus on what they believe they can achieve. Bring the positive vibes and the energy that grants them the ability to achieve it in life. Somebody say, why did you just start what you cannot finish? Anything you started and you cannot be able to finish it, you don't need to start it, because you need to think twice. And most of the time when we start something that we cannot finish, we don't need to give up. Keep pushing, pushing, pushing. You will get to that top. But the most important thing, be genuine, be sincere, be transparent. All these keys are the way of success. All these keys are the way to remain focused rather than being useless, rather than being useless. That is why you need to be useful. A lot of people are useless nowadays. Why? Because they choose to be useless as a decision. How? Most of them, they don't even know how it happens to them by their spiritual life. What do I mean spiritual life? When you see a sin, call it a sin. When you know what sin is all about, sin is, I can differentiate, or I can say sin could be when you wrong someone. Let me use it that way. And within your mind, you know you wrong someone, you offend someone, and you know you did wrong to that person, but you didn't want to accept. Most of the times it happens to me. Yes. Because I use it as myself as an example. You know, sometimes we say we disagree to agree. Most of the times it will come to a point where you see two friends arguing and nobody want to accept each other. Then at the end of the day, one person must want to take it. But later on, I have to have a rethink within myself. Then I said to myself, this spirit is not healthy to my liking. So I just want us to understand that we can take a decision of our own to amend our ways so that we cannot be distracted. Anything that is stopping you from getting to the level that you want to be in life, don't tag it as maybe people from the home, they are after you. Tell yourself, checkmate yourself, examine yourself. Try to know what is the cause of that situation that you are into. Know if you have offended someone. Know what kind of thing you did that is bringing that harm. That is why sometimes we don't have to lose guard ourselves. Why will you just be You are just empty. Anytime you wake, you just come back. You can pray whatever you want to pray, believe what you want to believe, but be good. Have a good spirit in what you are praying. Don't pray finish and you begin to envy somebody for bad. Don't pray finish and you begin to have a bad plan, evil plan towards someone who is thinking good for you. There is no point. That is why your conscience need to tell you what is good and what is bad. So what I'm trying to say is we really need to get focused, not to be, useless. We need to be useful in life. That is why I have come to discuss for you and I to have to deliberate on this conversation so that it can help me, it can help you. Just like my brother just said here, sometimes he say, I have a serious problem with my concentration. That concentration, I will pause it there. That concentration is because you have not within yourself make it a decision that will cause you pain, a decision that will cause you that sacrifice, to pay that sacrifice. They know your weakness. They know which area they attacks. That is why sometimes when you see yourself as if you're making it, you are trying to get to that top, everything will scatter. You need to make up your mind. Make up your mind and make a decision. Face it. Anything that is conquering you, that is not the will of this nature or the will of God or will of people say karma. You must work very hard, being prayerful to overcome it. Those spirit is not good. They are limiting you from your greatness in future. They don't want you to pass above that level in life. That is why they are stopping you. And another thing, you need to be good. I said it earlier. Don't live a life of chameleon. We don't need to live a life of chameleon. Pay good with good. Because sometimes the seed we sow is what we reap. Whatever you do today, you will reap it tomorrow. That is why it's good to be good. Check yourself to avoid hurting someone's feeling. Check yourself to avoid offending yourself. You must have the discernment spirit in you. Discernment spirit that will not deceive you. Know the right spirit to listen. Because there will be a spirit when your flesh started getting soaked, to do some certain thing that your body needed. Number one, it had to start from your mind because you have already given your mind a thought to it. Then from your mind, your heart will accept it. That means you are going to make up your mind. After thinking it, you make up your mind. Then you now implement it. Then what will be the outcome should be the first thought before starting and finishing it. That's why you checkmate yourself, you reason within yourself, you ask yourself questions before you get into things that you will you will regret in life. All right, you say, I think, Ever Eric said, I think so many things to do at the same time. That's why I can't stand at one point. And I have to be here and there like moving water. That is what spirit does. Because now you can see, if you become a jack of all trades, let me just tell you one thing let me use myself as an example. I myself, you see, I'm a music producer. I'm also a movie producer. I'm an artist. I sing. I am also a photographer. I design. I do graphic design. Now, all these things I do, they do work for me. But I don't go and take work from here, take work from here, take work from here at the same time. Then it will bring confusion. I won't know even which one to do. So but all of them are working for me intervally. Somebody might call me for a project and give me a date. I will take it down. And that date is there. If another person call me that date, I will not accept it. Because I already have a date from someone. And most of the times, if you say because you have crew that work with you, you want to get the offer. When you get the offer, they might not deliver the way you can do the best for those people that is counting on you. Those people you bring might spoil the job. Then you will lose a contract. Because when you do a job, your job is fine. That means the person that you did that job is going to tell another person. And from there, people are going to know you. So that is why we need to focus on a certain thing so that we'll be useful and have skill and come out with results with that permanent thing that we have in hand. I cannot be doing this one now. Then after I will start doing another. I cannot be on live here. Then somebody will call me on phone. I will start answering call. It's not possible unless we have already, stated that the program is allowed for anybody to call. But it depends. Or after the program, others are listening. So my brothers, and if we have a sister here, please let's try to remain focused so that we will be useful in life. A lot of things are waiting for us out there. So don't be a master of all. Then you don't have anyone at hand. It doesn't make sense. If you know the one that you think is good to have a part-time, it's good to have a part-time. I mean, what I mean part-time, you might, the duration of time of the first work that you do, and when you finish, and you also know if it is falling on the other time of program that which you will have as a part-time, then it will make sense. So don't go and grab jobs from here, and at the end of the day, you don't know where to start. It brings confusion. You don't know where to start. You don't know. So you need to this one you are talking about has to do with discipline. You have to discipline yourself. Program yourself. Work according to your time so that things will fall in place for you. If you are not focused in life with a certain business and you are confused, you want to do another thing, you have the chances to do two things, which is pray over it, then you start over it, or becoming useless. The only person who has the right to make it in life is the people who took the step towards their belief. You cannot just pray and you say you want blessing to come to you. Then the blessing will just fall, just like that from heaven. Or somebody will just bring the blessing just like that. You have to work towards it. Being will make you to be flexible. And also it will make you to be skillful. That is why when people sees what you are doing, when people sees your job, they will be amazed. There are a lot of competitor that will see, or they will come across your project. They will be challenged. But don't be the type of person that is doing what the other Mr. B is doing for a living. Then you are envy at that person not to make it in life, so that you will take the chances or the position of that person. Things doesn't work that way. Wish people well. Think good for people. Because these are the fruits that it comes with. This is the part of this, the fruit. Wish people good. Pray for people on your secret. Be kind, be nice. Love one another. Be willing to accept your wrongs. And also, wait for your results. It will surely come to you. Make up your mind to focus, just like this platform. When I started, I think that was last week, I was me and myself, but I keep looking at myself on my phone, because I'm talking to myself. I'm telling myself that I will be focused. I will be consistent. I will not allow myself to be distracted in this calling of career to motivate each other, which is interactive and educative. This moment is the moment that I will come to pass this word that has been given to me by my chi, which is by my God. I dare you, if you focus on a target of your pursuit, in your place of business, in the things you do for a living, and you amend your ways, curtail some habits, results of that changes you made will speak for itself. We live other ways of life, of enjoyment, which I'm not against to you for anyone to enjoy. I love to enjoy myself, but with my family. And sometimes I also like to sit down on my own, go out and sit down and have a peace of mind where I will see, so that I will focus to come up with ideas, strategies that will put food on the table, strategies that warrant you to have more than enough, then you will share with others. Be willing to give to those who does not have. When you know that your neighbor asks you for something that you know you have more than 2 or 3, and you don't want to give out one, do you know that you are doing yourself harm? We need to know all these things, so that when something is happening to us, we will know exactly where the problem is coming from. Learn to share when you have more than enough with someone. When you wish yourself good, wish others good. When you wish yourself good, wish others good. That is what we are discussing here. And I am too proud of most of us that are here that practice what they preach. Ezudo is one of those person that I know. He always stick on his word, and when he said it is what it is. When you search around within his surrounding, that is what you will find. That means he practiced what he preached. Anything I'm trying to say here, I myself also am listening to what I'm saying. And I am also giving in to whichever thing I'm saying. Challenges will come, but you don't have to give up, because you have broken the shackles that is hindering your progress. They are not happy because you are past that level. There are some spirituality that control the physical, that hinder progress and success that most people cannot have the spiritual eyes to see. The only people that have the spiritual eyes are the people who believe, that practice all these things. You must understand there are some invisible forces that operate in the realm of the spirit that affect, they are assigned on a mission for destruction. So when you lose guard yourself, they will penetrate. And when they penetrate in you, they will scatter your ambition. So you don't have to give them the privilege for them to useless your usefulness. Be useful. Stand in the chances, in the gap, to believe that you can make it in life. Remember, it pays to be good. Forgive anyone who offends you. Call a spade a spade. Insult does not stick on the body. Apply wisdom. Forgive one another. It is in here. I have said it most of my programs here, which I said we need to forgive. Forget about grudges. Anybody who offends you, confront the person. Bro, I don't like what you did. I don't like. Talk politely. Don't talk sarcastically. I'm using myself as an example. Experience that I have experienced. Then I have acquired knowledge. Then I come in before you to tell you the things that can hinder you from breaking through a success. Sometimes when you want to be focused in life, the distraction that comes knows that you are on a target to reach your goal. They know that you have rise. Then they will begin to whisper to each other. They will begin to come with distractions. They will come through women. They will come through friends. They will come through being, if you are that if you are not what we call it, your weakness. You have this weakness in you that makes you, a little thing will make you angry. When you don't have peace of mind, how will you be focused? You see, it attaches all these things. When you got provoked and angry, you will not be focused. But when you have peace of mind, the inspiration comes because that environment is conducive for the good spirits to penetrate. But when you don't have peace of mind, you will never have a thought of reason to think twice, because that environment is not conducive. It's polluted. Always wish yourself well. Praise others that has arrived to the level that where you see anybody who you think you like, you emulate from. Be encouraged. Be inspired. Keep encouraging yourself. Keep telling yourself that you will make it in life. That is why you need to be focused. But you must follow the rules and regulations that abide this solament to be achieved in life. So my brothers, speaking, I wish every one of us here well. I know that what I wish myself is for me to do well and do exploits. The same thing I wish for you to do well and do exploits. But set a principle and orientation to guide your thought, to guide your ambitions, to guide your decision making, to guide your mind, to be vigilant at all times. Because great people that make it great, they also face challenges because they don't want to go down. Because if they remember where they were before they become where they are, they will always say no. They will work every hard. You say this man is rich. Why is he always, he's still rich, he still want to make it? He doesn't want to experience where he used to be before. So giving attracts open doors. Giving attracts open doors. When you give, you will get more. But give with conscience. Give with good intention. Give with clean heart. Give with clean mind. Don't force yourself to give and started regretting it because nobody sent you to go and do that giveaway. So whenever you are doing giveaway, let it come from your heart, because there is always a reward behind it. Then one of the secrets I want to tell you today, in summary, I'm coming to conclusion. I will be rounding up in 5 minutes time. So I just want you to get ready. If you have any question you want to ask me, so that we can wrap up and conclude. But I want to give you one of the secrets. Is a tip that will help you the same way it helps me. Be confident and be courageous. Be confident and be courageous. Say no to your deceit. They are always there to bring confusion. Say no to your defeat. They are there to bring you down. They have a mission. They have a purpose. They are on assignment. They don't want you to get to that level you want to become in life. Stand firm. Disagree with them. When you disagree, always do what we call checkmate within your territory. Examine yourself each time, each moment of the day, so that you can tell yourself, yes, I have no stand of useless or to be useless in life, but rather I am meeting my goals by focusing to be useful. So thank you so much. And this is where I will stop for today. And I pray for everyone that is listening to me here that has made up their time, sacrificed their moment to be here with us, that any good thing that you want in life, it will come to you. But set up a goal, a focus on how to achieve that your vision, that ambition. Believe nothing comes so easy. There is no fantasy. You must face the challenges. And when the challenges comes, never give up your faith. Believe on your pursuit. Tell yourself that you are coming out of it with a result. Avoid anything that will drag you backwards. Because whenever you are moving to your greatness, there is always a challenges of distractions. They wouldn't want you to get there because they are on assignment. Have that in mind. They are assigned to bring you down. So you also have to defeat them by disagreeing on that their mission, so that you will have victory at last. Thank you so much for being here with me, for being here with us. Remember, it's Talk About It program. It is a platform where we encourage each other by Nsacha Nanyocha. That means reshuffling you by examining yourself. It's a platform that is interactive, educative, and motivative. So thank you so much. If you have a question that you want to ask, I am here to answer you with all pleasure. I thank you because of your time. I thank you, Jahak man, for being here with us. I thank you, Kim Justice, for Zara, for being here with us. I thank you, Osmano, for being here with us. I thank you, Eric, for being here with us. I thank you, the Biafra Exodus, Papa Smith himself, for being here with us. I thank you, Avid, for being here with us. Thank you guys for making it a success for us to have this interaction. And my question goes to you. What did you learn today in this discussion topic that we have that says be focused and be useful? If anybody have anything you want to contribute, you want to write, you want to chip in, you want to also encourage us, the floor is open. You can. So while I wait, if anyone have anything to contribute, because I would want to round up, but I don't want to take you on away. That is why I say let's use 5 minutes to ask any question, then we can summarize. So while I will be singing while waiting for you. I will do a freestyle for you people. Maybe a freestyle. I'm going to sing a song. Be focused and be useful. Be focused and be useful. It's a way to your success. It's a way to your destiny. Be focused and be useful. Be focused and be useful. Be focused and be useful. It's a way to your success. It's a way to your progress. Be focused to avoid to be useless. All right. Thank you very much, everyone that is here today. I see nobody has any question, and I thank you for being with us. I am so happy. Today, have it in mind that our topic today stated is be focused and be useful. Today we will kick off with another topic of the day, and remember, it is Talk About It program, and I'm still your host, Johnny Hedge, a platform where we interact and we have conversation, we motivate each other, interact, and also have a good moment. Thank you very much for being with us, and see you the other side. Tomorrow is another day. Thank you and bless. Peace out. One love.